on the banks of the Brazos. We've reached week 9 of the EA Sports college football season. Contenders, pretenders, starting to separate. It's the USF Bulls and the Baylor Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
McLean Stadium is one of the most unique in all of college football. You can literally sailgate, drive your boat right to the stadium. This is a beautiful stadium, smaller capacity, but these fans make it special. From the run-on of all the students to start the game, they are loud and passionate every time the football is kicked off in Texas. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Bulls ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he's going to try to return this one. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Bears offense will start this game off with the football. And here comes DJ Lagway. What a game he had last time out. 3 touchdowns, better than 200 yards, leading his team to victory. Here's Lagway to pass. Out wide right, it's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
They'll move the wide receiver. Lagway, look out! Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
That's how you blow up the screen pass if you're on defense. You got to hit the quarterback fast, force the incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Sets his feet. It's Lagway. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. DJ Lagway to throw again. Hauls it in. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Making the adjustment. Fourth down, Lagway. Breaks into the open. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Well, you're seeing this offense aggressive here right out of the gate. I don't even know if they're planning on running the football the rest of this game, the way they're throwing it right now. I mean, they're just throwing caution to the wind. And, David, we know it. They've got a lot of confidence in their skill players throwing the ball, and right now that's been very apparent early.
Well, and now you knock me back on my heels a little bit. Now I'm like, oh, crud, is this their game plan? Is this going to be pass, pass, pass? So defensively, I'm thinking, how do I make my subs? Do I go dime? Do I go nickel, right? Like, they're definitely pass happy, but the first thing I have to do is get a pass rush and make this quarterback feel uncomfortable.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Flagway wants to throw. Back's got it on the screen. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just keeps slinging it. Stepping to the right. Comes down, it's Miller. Wide open spaces. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. And the Bears will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Right side, it's Livingston. Touchdown Bears! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
This head coach wanted to come into this game aggressive, guys, and he did it in a couple different ways. On that first drive, nice mixture of throwing and running offensively, but how big was that gamble on fourth down? They got it, kept the drive alive, they end up scoring a touchdown, so it paid off. You can't start a game better than that.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bulls offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Let's put the focus now on Kenny Oda. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
In traffic, it's Sullivan. Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
The Bulls are facing third and inches. Powers inside. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play. They bring the punter onto the field now. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Throwing, Lagway. Back open in the middle. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They believe they can run right here. Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And this guy's just starting to have a knack, just an ability to find the football, to make big plays. Some guys are just built like that. He gets the fumble here. Last week he had 2. Man, just finds the football in big moments.
Play action on first down. Out wide right, it's Sullivan. Makes the grab in their space. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge as we get a look at the numbers so far. First play of the period, first down here. Motion from the back. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown Bulls. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. Looking for the tie with the extra point. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Here's Lagway to pass. Escapes the pressure going right. Throws for the tight end. Out wide left, it's Livingston. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Keeps the play going. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. Left side is Brown. He'll be dropped.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Quick give. Fighting off the defender. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
And not much running room. He had to break a tackle and still break another tackle to try to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not good blocking on the play.
But that's what coaches always emphasize, too. Never assume a teammate's going to make the tackle. Touchdown, Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. From the gun, it's Isaac. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Moves the pocket. It's Van Buren. It's dropped after taking the hit.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Right side, it's Odom. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires quickly. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. It's down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They want to run it left here.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Unloads it left. With the catch, it's Isaac. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Bulls! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Extra point here will tie the game.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Under pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The Bulls use their first timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Man, that is such great 3rd down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that first down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
They'll start this drive from the 42. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Got a man. It's Rodgers. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Sets his feet. It's Van Buren.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Sullivan. Turning it on! And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Now USC will call its third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Out wide left, it's Isaac. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Absolutely center cut. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Lagway unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball.
Trying to beat the D deep. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes quarterbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Lagway from the gun on 3rd down. Rushes on. Unleashes one. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with a look at Oregon State taking on the Virginia Tech Hokies.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Baylor's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, this is the moment his defense has to get organized. They have been a little problematic here in this first half, giving up too many points. And now, with the opponents getting the ball to start the second half, they do not want that momentum and a positive offensive output right here to change this game. He said our defense has to make a statement and make a stand, and it starts right now. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Touchdown, South Florida. Once he got some room, it was over.
And, man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands.
Number 7, set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Lagway wants to throw. Open on the right side, that's Smith. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. The Bears moving quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
They're running the curl route against zone coverage. The quarterback knows that's going to be a tight window. He's got to rifle that ball into his wide receiver. He does just that, and as a result, they pick up the first down.
Let's it fly. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
All right, for this offensive line now, you've got to gear up. You've got to really start to hone in, understand that if you don't start playing better and you don't start giving this quarterback time, trailing in the second half, needing to throw, you're not going to have a chance to win.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Quarterback changing the play. Lagway to the air again. Takes a hit as he fires.